The roar of engines, the flashing colors of the crowd, the sound of samba drums echoing through the hills of São Paulo. It can only mean one thing. Formula One has arrived at Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. This is not just another race on the calendar. It's a battlefield of passion, chaos, and history. A place where world championships have been won and lost in the final seconds, and where legends have etched their names into motorsport folklore. Interlagos isn't simply a track, it's a stage, a living, breathing character in the story of Formula One. Set in the heart of Brazil's largest city, the circuit winds through the rolling terrain of São Paulo, surrounded by fans who treat racing like a religion. The energy here is different, raw, loud, and relentless. When the drivers line up on Sunday, they're not just racing each other, they're racing against the ghosts of history, the unpredictable weather, and the emotion of an entire nation. At just over 4.3 kilometers, Interlagos is short but brutal. The lap feels like a roller coaster. Constant elevation changes, blind corners, and sections that test every aspect of car performance. The track is old school, bumpy, and unforgiving. It turns left more than right. It rises and drops without warning, and it punishes any driver who dares to underestimate it. That's why it remains one of the drivers' favorite circuits on the calendar. It rewards bravery and precision, two things that define champions. Every part of Interlagos tells its own story. The first sector, with the long uphill straight leading into the Senna S, is all about power and courage. This is where the engines scream and where overtakes begin. The middle sector is tight and twisty, demanding every bit of grip and downforce a car can generate. And the final sector, the run through Juncão and up the hill toward the finish line, is pure adrenaline. It's a test of traction, aerodynamic efficiency, and timing. One mistake here, and a perfect lap can disappear in a heartbeat. But what makes Interlagos even more challenging is the altitude. Sitting more than 700 meters above sea level, the air here is thin. It affects everything. Engines lose power, aerodynamics produce less downforce, and cooling systems are pushed to their limits. Teams have to find a delicate balance between speed and stability. Bigger wings help in the corners but slow the car on the straights. Smaller wings increase top speed but risk losing grip in the twisting second sector. It's a constant engineering chess match played at 300 kilometers per hour. Then there's the heat. The Brazilian sun can push temperatures close to 30 degrees. And yet, in the blink of an eye, dark clouds can roll over the hills, unleashing torrential rain. São Paulo's weather is famously unpredictable. The track can go from dry to drenched in minutes. Drivers might start on slick tires and end the race on full wets. For engineers and strategists, this race is a nightmare. But for fans, it's pure drama. Some of Formula One's most unforgettable moments happened right here in the rain. Who can forget Lewis Hamilton's stunning championship win in 2008, a title decided in the final corner under the pouring Brazilian rain, or Ayrton Senna's legendary victory in 1991 when his gearbox failed, yet he somehow fought through the pain and brought his McLaren home to win in front of his people. These moments are what make Interlagos special. It's where emotion meets endurance and where skill meets chaos. As we approach this year's Grand Prix, the stakes couldn't be higher. Red Bull come in as favorites once again. Their car's straight-line speed and aerodynamic balance make them almost unbeatable on tracks like this. Max Verstappen, already cemented as one of the best in the sport, thrives under pressure and in unpredictable conditions. He's ruthless, efficient, and fearless, the perfect combination for Interlagos. If the rain comes, expect Verstappen to dance on the edge of control like only he can, but don't count out McLaren. Over the past few races, they've emerged as Red Bull's closest challengers. The McLaren MCL38 has incredible balance, excelling through fast sweeping corners and remaining kind to its tires. A key advantage here, Lando Norris has been in the form of his life, brimming with confidence, while Oscar Piastri continues to impress with his composure and raw pace. Together, they give McLaren a real shot at victory. If strategy falls their way, they could very well spoil Red Bull's party. Ferrari, as always, remain the unpredictable force. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz have shown flashes of brilliance this season, and when their car suits the track, they can be unstoppable. Interlagos might just play to Ferrari's strengths, especially under dry conditions where strong braking and a sharp front end can make the difference. But tire wear will be their biggest enemy. On this rough, abrasive surface, managing degradation could determine whether Ferrari fights for the win or fades into midfield. Mercedes, meanwhile, are searching for redemption. They've struggled to find consistency this season, but Interlagos could be their chance to turn it around. The team's strategic intelligence and race day experience are unmatched. In unpredictable conditions, the kind that often define this race, that experience could make all the difference. Both drivers know how to survive chaos and make the right calls when it matters most. If the weather turns wild, don't be surprised to see a silver car on the podium. Adding to the drama, this weekend includes a sprint race, a short, intense battle that offers extra points and minimal room for error. With only 1 hour of practice before cars are locked into setup, teams must get it right immediately. A single wrong adjustment could ruin both the sprint and the main race. It's a brutal format that rewards boldness and punishes hesitation. Every second will count. Every decision, from tire choice to pit timing, will shape the outcome of not just the race, but the championship battles that remain. Behind the scenes, the pressure is immense. Engineers monitor hundreds of data points. Strategists predict weather shifts down to the minute, and mechanics prepare for pit stops that can make or break a race. On the pit wall, team principals will live every lap with their hearts pounding, knowing that one wrong call could cost everything. For the drivers, Interlagos is about instinct. They'll wrestle their cars through corners like Curva do Sol and Ferradura, balancing on the limit of grip. They'll fight wheel to wheel through the Senna S, risking it all in search of a better exit. They'll feel the surface shake beneath them, the crowd roar around them, and the rain tapping on their visors. It's raw, physical racing, the kind of challenge that defines what Formula One is all about. This is what makes the Brazilian Grand Prix so special. It's a race that doesn't care about reputation or expectation. It can humble champions and elevate underdogs. It's where skill meets unpredictability, where strategy meets emotion, and where every second feels like a story unfolding in real time. As the lights go out and the engines scream into turn 1, remember, anything can happen here. This track has seen tears, triumphs, heartbreaks, and miracles, and this weekend it could deliver another moment we'll never forget. So, who do you think will conquer the chaos of São Paulo this time? Will Max Verstappen continue his dominance? Can Lando Norris or Charles Leclerc break through for a surprise victory? Or will the rain once again rewrite the script? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. And if you love F1 storytelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the next video on your screen for more deep dive documentaries into the drama, passion, and technology that drive the world of Formula One.